Welcome to yet another 5 Minute Friday. Today's topic is when to give up in 5 minutes or less. We hear a lot of motivational advice on how to persevere and how to tough things out. Today, I'm going to provide some thoughts about when you should quit and when you should give up. Back in 2019, I was training for a marathon. I think it was the third one that I had ever done. I was on a training program that had a pretty rigid schedule and really tight goals. I had made a lot of progress at first, running longer and faster. Then, about halfway through my training program, I started pushing really hard. I wanted to set a personal record for this marathon. So I started running very aggressively and trying to go faster and harder than I ever had before. Surprisingly, I started getting worse. I started getting slower, and my training runs got harder and harder. My improvement totally stopped. So I doubled down. I started training even harder. I did big runs even when every fiber of my body said, I don't want to go running today. No matter what, I would push through and motivate myself to go running. At the end of the program, I finished my marathon. That marathon was awful, truly awful. I felt completely exhausted. I had to really push myself to finish, and my finishing time was terrible. It was the slowest finishing time I had ever had. The whole experience was awful. So what happened? I trained super hard, but I got the worst results of my life. Well, I didn't listen to my body. My body was telling me, look, you're going too hard. I need to recover. You can't do this today. But I ignored it. I didn't listen to the warning signs. I didn't listen to that feeling that said, I don't want to go running today. And I ignored the fact that my runs were getting harder and not easier. No matter what my body or brain was telling me, I pushed through. Big mistake. Sometimes you're going to try doing something and it'll be really difficult. You'll get this feeling like, oh crap, this is totally exhausting and frustrating. At that point, just stop. Stop. Take a break. Give up. Maybe you shouldn't be doing that thing right now. Maybe this isn't the right thing for you to be doing because your brain, your body, your circumstances make it really difficult. That's okay. Give up and forgive yourself. Then try again later, or don't. That's okay too. It can be really hard to decide, do you push through or do you give up? I can't tell you which one is always the right call. There's no formula, there's no algorithm for this. However, you should have both in your toolkit. You need to have the ability to push through, and you also need the ability to give up. If you develop quitting, giving up as a skill and use it wisely, it'll actually make you a lot more successful and a lot happier. Thank you very much.